What's going on, guys? This is Mike with the 1% Mindset Podcast. I have a beautiful guest with me, Angelica Glispie. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So briefly, just kind of introduce yourself and who you are, and then I'll kind of go into why I wanted to interview you for all the amazing things you're doing. But I'll let you kind of briefly introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Angelica. Thank you for having me. I am the CEO and founder of a women's group called It's Her Purpose, and it's my baby. I've been cultivating this for about 2 years now, finally released in February. Just had our event, so I'm excited to see its growth.
Awesome. Now, It's Her Purpose. Where did you get that name from?
I guess it's not like I've been planning on this name. I just sat down one day and I said, what resonates with me? Okay. What is a name that I say, wow, that is powerful? And I literally wrote down a list of names and I said, no, this is it. It's Her Purpose. All the other names that I had, it took me brainstorming of like days and weeks and months, but this, I literally did it in one day. I said, it's Her Purpose. And everyone that's come up to me, they said, I love this name because it's very powerful. It just pinpoints exactly what you're supposed to do in life. Live in your purpose.
Excellent. Now, It's Her Purpose. Now, what is the purpose
of It's Her Purpose?
Of It's Her Purpose. See what I did there?
So, yes. Basically, It's Her Purpose is geared to uplifting women and help to cultivate their success so they can live in their dreams, live to what they want to live, to become, live to, what they want to see themselves do. Just live their life that they're scared to, basically. We all have something inside of us that is just blinded by fear. We don't want to take that leap of faith and to do what we have to do because we're scared. We're scared of what people are going to say. We're scared to walk. Sometimes we're even scared because someone else is already doing it. Do you know how many times I said to myself, why should I start It's Her Purpose? There's plenty of women organizations. There's plenty of people that are doing the same exact thing that I'm doing. What makes mine different? But that was myself keeping myself from living in my purpose. So we want to help other girls get out of that and let them know, no, this is you, this is your time, you're destined to do this.
Nice. I absolutely love that. I think it's important because you're right. So many people do live in fear. I think we do live in fear and scared of what other people think. Right. So the fact that you were able to kind of jumpstart that is absolutely amazing. Now, when was It's Her Purpose kind of founded? How did it start? Like, what was the time frame of that?
Okay, well, yeah, like I mentioned before, it's an idea that I have been planning for about 2 years now. When I went to college, I've always been a part of women organizations, organization called Women's Circle, and then from Women's Circle I went to something called I Am Woman, and then I realized I want to start something outside of my university. This is my purpose, this is my plan, I was created to do this, and it took a while for it to branch out. A goal for It's Her Purpose is to create women campaigns, and so I spoke to models and different people that I wanted to be in my campaign, but then it fell because fear came over me. And then eventually around February, I started it back up. I got my campaign running, and then April we launched a website. I brought 2 phenomenal women onto my team. I have my COO, Ariana, then I have my social media manager, Chanel, and together we're a powerhouse. I'm so excited to see, what it blossoms into.
Do you feel like women are underrepresented? Was that one of your reasons for starting It's Her Purpose, or do you feel like women, they're less confident than men? Like what kind of drew you to, outside of you being a woman, of course,
yeah.
Right? Is there a reason that you really primarily focused on women?
I love that question because it's something that it was a battle for a while, believe it or not, because it's like, of course, I have little brothers, I have big brothers. I want both of us to succeed. I want both of us to do well. When there's a powerful man, there should be a powerful woman sitting right next to you. We should all grow together. But there is something about a woman just striving and going and getting for what she wants. And that is what I resonated with. I love sitting with women so we'd be able to share conversation, be able to go and get it. And someone that really inspired me sounds really cliche, but was my mom. You know, she's a single mother, 3 kids. She is out here grinding. And I looked at her as an inspiration, like, wow, there are so many women who are single moms, who have kids, who are down and they don't know what to do. But we should all be there together and stop harassing each other, just like, or downing on each other. Oh, if one woman succeeds, oh, I can't succeed. Or if I succeed, she can't succeed. We can't live like that. We should all grow together. And I realized that my mom, she was just epitome of everything that I'm saying right now. Like, if one of her friends were doing something, she lifted them up. If another friend was doing something, she lifted them up. And she did not give up. And that is what I love the most about her. And she doesn't know this, but she's the person that helped me, you know, behind the scenes to start It's Your Purpose, because I looked up to her.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Now, you know, I know you said you kind of started, you spoke about an event that you recently had.
Yeah.
So kind of tell me a little bit about the event, the purpose of the event, what exactly the event was for. I believe it was your launch.
Yeah.
Right? So
it was our launch event. So excited. It happened July 26th. It was amazing. Like, I still have butterflies even talking about it right now. I'm just smiling so hard. But it was called Dine with Purpose, and basically it's an event that was just geared to letting people know It's Your Purpose is here, and we are here to stay, basically. And we want to gather a group of women, like-minded creatives, entrepreneurs, to come together and to network. And something that I emphasized when I was speaking to the girls at this event is sometimes there's such a negative stigma behind networking events, as far as a standing networking event where you're being forced to just go up to someone. They're like, oh, it's so awkward. No, it's not awkward. It's only awkward because you're making it awkward. You have to go out there and get it and let people know, I'm here, this is me, hi, how are you, I'm Angelica. And I told them, I said, you have to begin to walk in your purpose. And in order to walk in your purpose, you have to just say, hi. That's all it takes. And you don't know what that hi is gonna do in your life. That can make you the billionaire you always wanted to be, that simple hi. So that is why I decided to make it an awkward networking event. Let's stand, let's speak to one another, and let's just have a good time. So I'm glad we did it, and the feedback was phenomenal. Obviously, because it's me, I'm gonna be a little bit hard on myself. My team is gonna be a little bit hard on us. But as far as everyone else, we had so much great feedback. People came up to me, said, I love this event. We had so many DMs. Everyone was just amazing, and I'm very grateful.
That's awesome. What do you think? Well, let me rephrase that. I absolutely love your name, right? It's Your Purpose. I love that name. So when do you think you actually found your purpose, and what is your purpose?
I'm still manifesting my purpose, or I should say, I like to say, you know, my purpose, His plan. You know, I'm still trying to figure out what is it that I'm supposed to do here. And this is just a little piece of the pie that I'm figuring out. Building It's Your Purpose is a piece of the pie, but there's so much more that I was called to do. And I'm still in the figuring out phase. I'm only, 22? Just turned 22 in June. So it's like, I have so much to do in my life. And, you know, I just got to keep grinding and hustling. And with the people that I'm networking with through these events, through It's Your Purpose, you know, meeting you, I will continuously find what it is I'm here to do. I feel like we're not gonna stop finding our purpose and living on purpose until we're off of this earth. We're gonna have to, something new is gonna happen to us every day. A new opportunity, something bigger, something better is gonna pour into our lives. So we're never gonna stop living in our purpose.
That's powerful. Now, you said you spoke at the event. There was a lot of women there. What kind of advice did you give? You know, like you said, you being just turning 22.
Yeah.
Very, very new into the game, very young still.
I am.
But you're doing so many amazing things, right? Yeah. And that just came from just starting.
Yeah.
Right? Where a lot of people, like you said, fear that. What kind of advice did you give there? What kind of advice would you give someone who may even be older, right? You know, you done an amazing job so far at such a young age, and there's people that may think, it's too late. I've reached, that point. It's too late to kind of find my purpose, or it's over now. Like, what kind of advice would you give to someone like that?
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Like, you're never too young. And like I said, the person that inspired me to do this is my mom. My mom's up in age. I'm not telling her age because she'd kill me. She'd kill me, but she's up in age, 3 kids, but she just started her own business, and she's older than me. Like, never...
Obviously older than you.
Okay, I would hope so, no. Yeah. But no, she just, like, did not stop. Although you're up in age, you might be thinking, wow, all these young people, they already got it together, blah, blah, blah. At this age, obviously in society, there's like this thing. At this age, you have to have this. At this age, you have to have a certain car, a certain job. You have to have, this and that. But no, you don't. Obviously, that's ideal, but sometimes it just doesn't happen that way because of life circumstances. Everyone didn't grow up getting fed with the same spoon. So we have to take that into consideration, And you just have to know it's never too late. Never too late to stop grinding, because you will eventually start getting fed what you always wanted to. You want to blossom into someone that you've seen. You will get there. You will be better than that person. You are your own worst enemy.
That's powerful. I feel, first of all, I'm extremely happy that you decided to do this, for the audience, for your audience and for my audience as well. And I say that because we have such a different audience, but there are so many different age groups there. And as articulate as you've been, and as just almost flawless, I should say, that you've been.
Thank you.
How do you, what keeps you sharp? What keeps you sharp? What keeps you confident when speaking to other people? Some people have a fear of speaking, right? Speaking to women, especially if women are older, or just people that are older, or just a different environment. How do you stay sharp? How did you kind of gain your confidence?
Prayer. Yes. That's honestly literally what it is. Staying prayed up. For me, obviously that can't be for everyone, but for me, that's how I get through it. That's how I get through my fear, because I'm human. I can sit here and say, oh, don't have fear, this, that, and the third. We're human. We're honestly gonna have that moment where me? Really? Why me? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? You're gonna have a sense of confusion. You're gonna have a sense of fear, but you have to snap out of it. And the way I snap out of it is prayer. Just like saying, have your way. I know you know what you're using me for. So just use me. That's all I have to say. Just use me. Whatever you have planned for me is greater than me. So just use me. And that's how I get through it. Because sometimes I do get scared. I get confused. Sometimes I just want to sit down and be like, I'm running away. I say that all the time to my friends. I'm running away. I don't care about anything. I'm gone. But I can't, because I know that what I'm supposed to be doing in life is much greater than me. And I have to stay here and do what I have to do for the better of someone else.
That's awesome. Now, I want to wrap it up because I don't want to hold too much of your time.
No, it's okay.
But I kind of want you to go through the breakdown of, I know you found the name, It's Her Purpose.
Yeah.
And just kind of starting it, developing the network, to having 60 plus women or 80 plus women show up to your first launch event. What was the steps in the process it took to build something like that, to build your audience?
Yeah.
How did that kind of happen?
Well, first and foremost, my phenomenal team. I couldn't have done that alone by myself. It was being launched in April, and only a couple of months, we have almost 1,600 followers on Instagram, and 85 people signed up for our event. Obviously, not everyone's going to show, but about 65, 70 people actually showing up.
Yes.
That is an amazing turnout, and I was so humbled by it. But the way we did it was basically networking. We had to, if we're gonna hop in people's DMs, we're gonna hop in people's DMs. If we're gonna email people, we're gonna email people. We made connections with people, genuine connections. If you're gonna talk to someone, talk to an entrepreneur, talk to a creative, you have to make them your friend. You can't just sell. You don't just say, you can't be a salesman when you're trying to sell. You have to be a friend when you're trying to sell. And obviously we're selling something to come to our event. You have to purchase a ticket, right?
Yeah.
So we're selling that. But the way you do it is you become their friend. You actually been a genuine connection. We are women working to grind with each other. We're gonna hustle together. We're gonna make money together. And that's how we did it. And when we made that genuine connection, people were like, oh yes. And at that event, I have people that I'm becoming really, really close friends with. We decided, oh, well, let's go out this day, let's go out that day. And that's how it works. People don't realize that in order to be successful, you have to be genuine. And I will never forget it. One person said to me, she gave us feedback. You said, next time you should do this. And I said, yes, please give me feedback. This is what we need. And she was like, she looked at me and said, you are gonna be successful. And you wanna know why? Because you take feedback and you're genuine. And that really stuck with me, and I was so like taken back by it, because when people say it to you, it's like, wow, you noticed that? Me? But she said, you're genuine, and that's why you're gonna be successful. And I'm looking forward to that success, and that's how we did it. It's literally no secret. I didn't put potions in a pot and go like we just made connections.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. Right, I think
You're welcome.
You dropped a lot of gems for us, for people, for women, right? For women, someone 22 years old that's doing a lot of amazing things. First of all, before I let you go, is there any last things that you did want to say?
Just thank you for having me, number one. And if you guys are stuck in the middle with this idea and you don't know whether or not you should go for it, I'm here looking at you today saying, go for it, grind, hustle, you would never regret it.
Awesome. And how can they find you?
Follow me on Instagram, Angelica Glispie, real easy, my first and last name.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, it was a treat to have her. This is Mike, the 1% Mindset. As usual, lead with love. Peace.
Bye.